The Deception Code. A Remi Laurent Mystery, Book 5. Written by Ava Strong. Narrated by Kevin E. Green. Prologue. A mansion overlooking the Potomac River, just south of Washington, D.C., 5:30 a.m. Valentina Montero hummed cheerfully to herself as she punched the security code into the keypad next to her employer's front gate. Senor Grayson was an early riser, so she had to make his coffee and eggs, turn on the heat in the breakfast room, and then get started with the morning's cleaning. The giant ironwork gate clicked, then hummed open on its hinges. Valentina drove through, hit a button to shut the gate behind her, then drove up the long driveway, past a beautifully manicured lawn, barely visible in the pre-dawn autumn light, and up to the rambling Gothic-style mansion overlooking the river. Senor Grayson had told her it had been originally built by some railroad tycoon in the 19th century. To her it looked like everybody's stereotype of a haunted castle, but her boss liked old things. As she passed the house, she noticed that the lights in a couple of the collection rooms on the ground floor were on. Senor Grayson must have gotten up early. He was too meticulous to leave lights on overnight. Valentina drove around to the back of the house to the service entrance and parked. As she switched off the engine and got out of the car, she chuckled to herself. Senor Grayson never tired of looking at his own collection, just like she never tired of visiting the Smithsonian. So many things to see at the Smithsonian. Everything from Lindbergh's airplane to 3,000-year-old bronzes from China. Senor Grayson had some 3,000-year-old Chinese bronzes too, but there was only one Spirit of St. Louis. If the Smithsonian didn't already own it, he would probably have bought that too. It would look nice hanging from the ceiling of the Great Hall in front of that grand marble staircase. It would certainly be more fun to clean than that huge chandelier that had once hung in a French mansion during the time of Louis XIV. She let herself in, punched the code to switch off the burglar alarm, and walked down the hallway to the kitchen. Even here, where only she and the other two servants ever came, the walls were adorned with items from Senor Grayson's collection. A Folsom arrowhead from 7000 B.C., a little intaglio from some Roman ring, engraved with the figure of Mercury, an engraving of the Karnak Temple by David Roberts. When Valentina had applied for this job all those years ago, Senor Grayson had been kind enough to take her on a tour of his collection, and she had surprised him with the depth of her historical knowledge. She had explained that when she was a little girl in Mexico City, she had...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?